I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. Alright, another beautiful day at Backyard Built Performance. And we got a 2020 to 2022 Silverado. I'm not sure what year it is. It's RST Z71. Gonna be putting a 3-inch leveling kit on it, and that'll be pretty much it for this. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a lot more coming in store for this one. So this is all we got so far. Not sure who it's from. That's the logo, but yeah, just a little 3-inch leveling kit. That's pretty much all that comes with it. So that's all we're getting into today for this one. Gonna go ahead and get the wheels loosened, go ahead and get the jack up under it and get it off the ground, so that way I can go ahead and start messing with it. But yeah, should be a pretty noticeable difference. Let's go ahead and get to work, get this thing up, and go ahead and get started. All right, so we're getting started on the passenger side. I got the driver's side level already installed. It was a bitch as always, but it was because this axle bolt was rusted, and that's exactly what I'm doing on the other side. I'm having to turn it slowly so I don't break off the damn axle stud, but everything looks good. I got everything back to the original spots. No interference, no crazy shit going on. Only thing I can see is probably just this little shit right here, this little bracket for these ABS lines and the speed sensor. But I think once the wheels are on the ground, it'll raise it up and put it in this little slot where this gap is in the spring, but should be good to go. If not, I'll turn it a different way, or at least just detach it. About to start on this side. Shouldn't take me as long, but like I said, just trying to get this damn axle bolt loose. All right, so finally got this side knocked out. Wasn't as bad as the other side, but got it done. You can see the spacer up there, all that shit up there. This is the hardest part about getting these top strut bolts tight, is this shit is in the way. I usually just take a crowbar, raise it up, put my little ratchet wrench in there, and just tighten them up. That one in the back is tricky, but you'll get it. But yeah, just tighten up the axle bolt and everything on this side, so everything on this side is good. This side's good to go too. So about to go ahead and throw the wheels on. I'm gonna just double check everything one more time, and then once the wheels are on, I'm gonna get it aligned somewhat, and then pull her out, and then she'll be good to go. All right, she all done. So got the wheels on, got it aligned decently. It's pretty straight, but yeah, leveling kit, man. So we're about to pull her on out, and then I'll show y'all kind of what it looks like outside. All right, so this is it, finished product. You can definitely tell the difference in the front from when it first came in. But yeah, 3-inch leveling kit, man. So look good all the way around. That'll be it for this truck. So should be having something else come in a couple days. It's gonna take me a couple days of a break, and then get back to it probably on the weekend. So yeah, that'll be number one for this video, and let's get to the next one. All right, so we got a full house in here today, but back again, taking this lift off. I think it's like a 2018 2017 Silverado with these front ends, but just a little rough country on there, so just gonna be taking that off. It is the one with the strut spacer, so nothing too crazy. Look like everything else is standard in here, but yeah, just gonna be taking this off,
and putting a 3.5-inch rough country level. I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the rear lift done today. Go ahead and get that knocked out. That's gonna be the fastest part of the process. And all he wants is stock blocks back in there, the factory blocks. So I'm gonna throw those in there, knock that out real fast, and then in the morning I'm gonna get here early, rip everything off the front. It is 4-wheel drive, so I'm gonna have to drop the diff, and if it comes with those little bushings that I had to put in for the last truck, I'm gonna have to throw those in. That's gonna suck ass, but that'll be probably the only part that is ass. But other than that, man, I mean, it's gonna be pretty simple. It's a rough country. Taking these off ain't really too bad, so should have it knocked out by the end of tomorrow. And then yeah, he'll be picking it up probably Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, just so that way I can go ahead and get it on out. But yeah, it's a clean truck, low mileage, and makes me miss mine. But me and Trippy and Gramp and Reggie, we all been talking, so we gonna pop out here. It ain't gonna be probably you know, this year, but it's gonna be probably next year. But we coming back, we're gonna get some shit. We're just not doing it for the shows and shit like that anymore, nothing like that. We just gonna be popping out, building our shit, and just riding around, man. It's just our shit, what we've been doing, except without the extras. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back to it, and try to go ahead and get this thing squatted, take these blocks out. That's gonna be the easiest part. And then after that, we'll clean up, get the front up in the air, get it on jack stands, and then get it prepped for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so got to work, and got the front in the air, got the rear blocks put in. So got the factory little holder in there, but factory blocks is in there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they in there. But got the factory blocks with the rough country shocks that came with the 3.5-inch kit. It fits them pretty well, so shouldn't be no stiffness or nothing like that. It's better than nothing. But yeah, you can see the factory blocks right there. Just some aluminum. But got the front up in the air. About to get to this tomorrow. Shouldn't take too long. This is all we got to install. Just the spindles, spacers, diff spacers, and all the stock stuff. But that's pretty much it, man. We'll get back in here in the morning and get her knocked out. So we'll pick back up tomorrow in the morning. All right, so next day we here. Feeling a little shitty today, but still gonna try to get this thing knocked out. So PV blasted everything and let it sit overnight just to kind of help everything today. But we're gonna go ahead and get all of this stuff ripped apart. About to go ahead and get started. Glad that I went ahead and finished the rear yesterday, so I didn't have to get up under there and do all that shit today. But yeah, we'll try to go ahead and get this done, and the goal is to try to have it done, you know, at least by the end of the day, so that way he can come and pick it up tomorrow morning, or at least tomorrow afternoon, and then that should be it, man. So about to go ahead and get started, and I'll update y'all whenever we get some progress knocked out. But just going back to stock, man. So we just taking stuff off. Had to take me a break, man. I had a bad migraine, so had to stop what I was doing for like an hour and a half and just like go in the house, because this shit was rough. But got both the struts out, and everything's pretty much disassembled as far as the suspension. So now all I gotta do is take the cross members out, and take the sway bar drop brackets out, and then I put the old OEM tie rod back on. The rest of this shit can pretty much stay. I'm about to drop the cross member probably all as one unit. I'm gonna go ahead and take that little fucking diff bracket bolt out, so that way I can drop it all as one. Thankfully had a little plug at GM to get these ring gear bolts, because whoever did his lift before, I guess they just kept them, I don't know. Thankfully I got those for him, so just gonna let them know. But yeah, without those I would have had to go to Lowe's and source out the same size bolts, and that, you know, that shit's virtually impossible. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get back to it, man, and try to get this cross member dropped and get this diff dropped and all this shit, so I can go ahead and put everything back on. All right, so got the drop brackets off, sway bar is down, got the cross members out, so pretty much everything is good to go I'm about to crawl up under here so that way I can show y'all kind of where these bushings here go if you ever get this lift and you don't have any instructions, or if you buy this by itself and add it to your diff drop. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have no issues if you're running like a fucking 7-9 or something like that, and you got a diff with axles and you want to drop it down an extra inch or two to help your axles out whenever you stack a level. I think that might work. You might hit the bottom of the diff, so you might have to trim a little bit at the bottom cross mirror, but I honestly think it'll work. So I don't know, somebody try it, or fucking, I don't know, I don't want to try it because, you know, shit, I ain't got a truck no more. But like I said, I didn't drop the whole thing as a unit. I went ahead and took the skid plate off and didn't even fucking think about it. So I took this bolt out of here and just dropped it with the bracket still attached. I'm gonna get up under here and get this bracket off real fast, and then of course you got the diff drop brackets and stuff that you're gonna be taking out. I got the drive shaft marked because I'm about to take that out as well. But here is one of the diff bracket bolts. There's one in the front and one back here. So you'll have to get I think it's an 18 on the bottom and a 15 on the top. So you'll have to get like a, I don't know, fucking, you could try a wrench. I usually just get a ratchet and get a short 15, put it on top, and then just zip these at the bottom with the impact. There's one right there, and then if you can see, kind of like, oh no, it's over there, right there where my finger's at, right there. That's the second one. Also, a lot of people ask me why the hell they can't take a lift off or something like that. Just like this guy, he said that the shop that put it on said that they wouldn't do it, they wouldn't be able to put it back to stock, which, you know, I've done plenty of these on my channel, but the only reason why is because they cut this crossmember piece right here and they did it identical on the other side, and you can't put the little crossmember support for the rear cross in anymore. So as far as the diff shield and shit like that that goes with this kit, it can't go back on there. So when you clear both of those out, whenever you have a lift, if you get this lift kit or anything, you can't put a skid plate back on it unless you just get another lift kit, because with those cut out, you can't really do anything. I mean, you can weld them back on, but I mean, it fitting right is gonna be up to your welding skills. But all right, so got a lot done. So got the diff dropped and everything. Last time I checked with y'all, I was kind of showing y'all what was going on. So you can see in there a little bit, can't really see too well, but got the diff puck on top and the new bolts and stuff like that going through all the way around. Got the diff put back up, and as you see, I got the control arms, struts, both sides are in. So yeah, well, not both, but yeah, on this side I got the struts, lower control arms, sway bars back in, axle, pretty much got everything ready to roll. Just gotta take that brake bracket off and put that in the bag. I didn't have the OG bolt for it, so I think I got a couple right here in the miscellaneous bolt box. So probably go ahead and just get one of them, put it in here, or use the same bolt. But yeah, all I got left is the spindles, sway bar links, and that's pretty much it, man. And then I got to get it aligned somewhat decent so that way he can make that drive back, but he'll be good. So let's get back to it. All right, so got the front done, got the wheels on. I'm gonna have to get the damn camera right while it's in the air, but let me just try to get it as close as I can. But everything's in, everything's tight, got everything kind of tucked out the way. A lot of these brackets were cut and stuff like that, so I got to zip tie that ABS harness and shit like that away from everything. But other than that, man, we should be good to go. But about to go ahead and throw this wheel on, loosen up these upper control arm bolts, try to get this camera kicked back out a little bit, and then we'll be good from there, pretty much, man. We'll be done. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and knock this out real fast, so that way we can go ahead and see what she look like. This is the Rough Country lift spindle and the 3.5-inch leveling kit with the diff drop. So let's go ahead and get back to it. Let's put these wheels on and get it aligned. All right, it's nighttime and we got her done. So looking good, man. I just got everything tightened up, got the alignment kind of straight. I took the camber and adjusted it as much as I could, camber caster, but it is what it is, man. Still gonna have to get it aligned anyway, even if I get it pretty close, just to be safe. But yeah, she looking good, man. 3.5 look like a pretty good lift for this. If you want to run like 6s or 7s or something like that, 6s and 5s for sure. But yeah, about to go ahead and wipe off all my little grease marks and shit, get it off this white paint, and then we'll pull her out, get her ready to go in the morning. So I'm gonna hit them up, tell them to probably come by the evening just so I can dial everything in, double check everything, make sure everything's double tight in the morning, and then we'll go from there. So let me pull this thing on out, get it out the way, and then we'll pull this thing out, get it out the way, and then we'll pick back up in the morning. All right, so forgot my GoPro at the house, but shit, got the iPhone and it shoots just as clear. But yeah, got it all done. So 3.5 inch rough country kit with the spindles that came with it. I'm not sure how much the spindles lifted up, probably like 1.25 inches or maybe like 2 inches or something like that, because it's looking like it's about 4 inches or something like that in the front. Not too sure, I ain't do no measurements, but everything looks good. He went with stock blocks in the back, so yeah, everything is all good to go, man. So get you a good look back there and shit. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. About to throw him in a little sticker and wait for him to pull up. So yeah, that's it.